Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Krishna Man and you are watching my YouTube channel that is CBSE Tech Talks. Today we are going to explore factorial of a number in Python. First of all, what is exactly a factorial of a number? Let's take an example. If you have to find out factorial of number n, so you have to multiply n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, this way till 1. Or if you can see the example on the screen, the factorial of 5 is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So you can see here that we are multiplying the number with the in the decreasing order, means 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So this way we are going. So if you see here, there is a pattern and a pattern is existing, so we can use loop here. Okay, so when we are taking the loop, we have to start from 1 till n. Generally in for loop, if you remember, we write for, let's take an example, for I in range n. Now the moment you write for I in range n, it will start the value of I from 0 to n minus 1. But in this case, we need to start from 1 and even we have to reach till n. So there are two more variations for the for loop, and they are you start the start point and then the last point. It means if you write two values instead of n, or if you pass two parameters to this function range out of instead of 1, it will start from the variable s, whatever number you are giving here, and goes to l minus 1. So starting from s till l minus 1. Now there is one more variation of for loop, starting, last and increment. Now in this case, it will start from L. The next iteration will have the value of loop index variable as s plus I, and this way it will keep going till again L minus 1. So starting from 1 till L minus 1 with the increment of, in this case, increment of 1, here also increment of 1. By default it is 1, but in this case we are going to have the increment of the loop index variable by I. Now this is one thing regarding for loop. Now if you see here, we are multiplying and we are multiplying the previous value, because as we are going to put in the loop, so we need the value from the previous iteration of the loop index. Okay, so in this case, as we are multiplying and we are taking the previous value, or you can say from the previous iteration of loop we are taking, so we need to initialize the initial value of a variable. Let the variable be as f. Now you are taking f and we have to initialize the value of f as 1. Now I want to make clear here, when you have to multiply, we have to initialize the value as 1. But when you are adding, let's take an example, suppose you have to find out sum of first 10 natural numbers. So the initial value has to be given as 0. The reason being, if you will give 1 in the case of addition, answer will be always answer plus 1. While when you are multiplying, if you are multiplying and if you give 0, so answer is going to be 0. Maybe any number of times you are multiplying, but the moment you will multiply any number by 0, it is going to give you 0 only. Now, so two things are clear. Now in the loop index variable, what we will be writing, I want to make you logic clear first so that we can start working upon. So we have to go with this. I think this is clear that we have to initialize as 1, and the expression inside the loop will be f into the loop index variable. F equals to f into 1. So what will happen in the first case, the value of f is 1. So the value of f after first iteration will be for f equals to 1 into the value of I is also 1. So it is going to give you 1. If the value of number is given as 5. Let's take example 5 only. In the next iteration, the value of I will become what? 2. And the previous value of f is 1 only. So 1 into 2 is what? 2. In the third iteration, the value of previous value of f is 2 and the value of I is 3. So it is going to give you 6. In the next iteration, the value of f will be taken from the previous iteration. So 6 into 4, it is going to give you 24. And in the next iteration, the value of f, previous value of f is 24 and 5, so it is going to give you 120. And now it is 5 is, it has come to 5, so it is not going to go for the sixth value. So we need to display the answer of this outside the loop. We are not displaying in after each iteration. So the loop will have only one statement. This is a statement which will be inside the loop, and the output is to be displayed after all the iterations. So print statement will be after for loop. I think this is clear. So I have made three things clear here. You have to start the range. Range will have two parameters, initial as well as the final plus one value. We need to declare a variable and the value to be declared as 1, and the print statement has to be outside the loop. So this is the logic for that. First statement is clear to everyone, I think. Program to calculate factorial of a number. This is a comment statement with the hash. Now we will be entering the value of the number for which you want to find out factorial. Then you are going to initialize the variable as 1, and the loop index, this statement is going to give you factorial of a number, and then n is in this way. So this statement, what this statement is going to do, I will explain you before running on the IDLE. So this is in the code set. So it is going to, first of it is going to ask the enter number, because input statement is there. So it is going to ask enter number, and then it will wait for your response. Let's take an example. You have entered 6 here. Now in the next line, as it has initialized, print statement is there. So it is going to display print factorial of number. Now these three words are inside the code. So as it is, comma is put, then the value of n. The value of n enter is 6 and is. And as we all know, the print statement prints the content which is given in the, you can say, parenthesis of print function, and then cursor moves to next line. So the answer will be coming in the next line as 120. If you want in the same line, you remember that we can add here comma, and even we will write and equals to space. So the cursor will remain there only. So we will be doing variation while executing on the IDLE. Let me open IDLE and let me show you how to go with. So I'm copying here. Now as we have copied, so there will be some problem with the inverted commas when we copy from any of the applications. So before moving, I am making it right. And let me put these also, bracket also, so that there will be no problem. Okay, now comma also. Okay, now it is clear. So let me, and let's see if this is at proper indented or not. No, checked everything. Let's run it. So wherever you are saving your programs, you continue saving in the same folder only or same file only. Suppose I have given you facto, we can give the name again. The pi will be extension will be taken by its own, so we will not. Yeah, we can save with the same name. Suppose 6. See, you are getting factorial of a number 6 is 720 in the next line. Just now I told you how to get in the same line. So what I will write here after this, and equals to 1 space and then bracket close. Let's see. Run. Let's take this time 5. So answer is this thing. I think it's clear. This logic is clear to everyone, I think, and how to go with the same line output or in the different line. I think that's also clear. With this, the logic gets over, and I think the explanation is also clear. Now you are in the position to calculate factorial of a number. Now you try it yourself with some variation with some numbers for which you know factorial yourself, and then go for the bigger number. Don't try all of a sudden in the first go. The reason being, your logic may be wrong. So you can check your logic only if you know exact answer, what answer is to be there. So try on your own. Keep commenting on the channel. I would like you people to like, comment and subscribe to this channel so that you can get all the videos the day I upload them. Till then, keep trying, keep practicing. See you in the next video with some different series where we can have the factorial use of factorial in that. We will be doing 2 or 3 series in the next video where we will be using base as this program. Till then, keep enjoying doing Python coding.